When I have researched 100 countries, gross national income, I included many variables. The variables that were significant in the model were IQ or intellectual ability, emotional intelligence or emotional control, corruption perception index, national educational expenditure, democracy or democratic values. These are the factor was explaining 80% variability of the gross national income. So you can see 80% variability is pretty good. No regression model, any regression model that explain 80% of the wealth distribution of 100 countries of the world, you can have a good confidence on the outcome of this research. So one by one, I'm going to discuss these factors. So you can see that every generation is wealthier than the previous generation in every country of the world. Because when a new generation comes, they are smarter, they have more intelligence than the older generation. Average intelligence of a population keep increasing. Intelligence alone explains almost 40% of the wealth variation globally of any countries. Now, the measurement that was used to explain the intelligence was educational aptitude. There are lots of controversy surrounding this area, but you can say average education of a nation, years of education can reflect the amount of wealth the country has. That means huge investment in academic success or educational institute is fundamental for removing poverty. There is no alternative to this. This is the most important factor for explaining poverty or explaining wealth. Second most important factor was emotional intelligence. Now, I want to use Bangladesh as a case study. You know, when you meet any Bangladeshi people from anywhere, you will know they are highly intelligent. But Bangladesh remains economically very challenged. It does not make sense, right? It doesn't go along. Why an intelligent population will be suffering poverty? The key deficiency in average or a deficiency in poverty in Bangladesh can be explained by lack of teamwork or rooted in colonial era practice of ranking students from very young age, which inhibits collaboration rather encourage competition. Who is gonna be first, who is gonna be second, who is gonna be third. The education system lacks teamwork building capacity or projects. When somebody is working as a team, they have to understand emotion of the other team member. Emotional control can be improved when somebody works in a team-based projects where multiple people has to work together, achieve a success, achieve a goal. These kind of teamwork exercises are missing in the education system. Whereas you can see Western education, they start give them projects even from kindergarten. Even though parents help the children to complete the projects, there is a teamwork between parents and children. This approach helps build emotional intelligence and teamwork skill. Without having a teamwork skill, no one can be successful in any venture. So, educational system needs a reform. Teamwork-based, project-based learning needs to be stimulated. If needed, I will encourage Department of Education in Bangladesh to borrow curriculum from Western country or US and then see what is the difference, where is the gap. Without the emotional intelligence, without the development of emotional intelligence, without this having in the curriculum, the intellect alone cannot deliver. There is no vehicle for the intelligence to move forward. I can give you another example. You know, autistic kids are very intelligent, but they cannot survive in the society because of lack of emotional control. Hence, they are not productive in the society. Majority of them. There are Asperger's syndrome who can do very well, but majority of children with autism, they are unproductive in the society without the emotional intelligence.